They say some people come into your life as blessings, and others as lessons. I met her, let's call her Sarah, a little over a year ago on a dating app. Just one of those casual swipes during a slow evening, not expecting much. But when her profile popped up, something felt different. Her smile was warm, her eyes carried a depth that pulled me in, and her bio. It wasn't just the typical list of hobbies and emojis, it had soul. And somehow, we matched. From the very first message, it was like catching lightning in a bottle. We hit it off. Conversations flowed effortlessly, like we were old friends rediscovering each other after a lifetime apart. She laughed at my dumb jokes. I listened to her talk about her love for mountains, forests, and escape how her dream had always been to live near Yellowstone, breathe in the wild, feel small under a vast sky. That kind of freedom meant everything to her. What I didn't know back then was that I'd end up chasing that dream. Without her, we started video calling almost every night. I remember the excitement in her voice, how she leaned in close to the screen like she was trying to crawl into my world. It felt real, intimate, special. So, after a month of this emotional roller coaster, we decided to meet in person. That day was perfect in all the ways that matter. We laughed, explored the city, got takeout, and sat in her car for hours, just talking. I was falling hard, and maybe she was too. Or maybe I just wanted to believe she was. But then, the cracks began to show. One evening, over dinner, she opened up, said she had just gotten out of a long-term relationship a few months ago. Her ex was a huge part of her life. They even shared dreams of moving to Wyoming someday. She told me in her words that she was in her rebound phase. At first, I didn't flinch. I've always been the kind of person who believes in giving others space to heal. I didn't judge her. Everyone has their past, but I also knew rebounds rarely end well. Still, I let myself believe. We didn't rush. We took things slow. Gradually, we became a thing. Not officially labeled, but emotionally tangled. I started caring too much while trying not to. I let my guard down. Then, I noticed something. She'd vanish for a day or two, would reply late, say she was busy. And then, through a mutual friend, I learned she was hanging out with other guys, not just texting, meeting them behind my back. That gutted me. I confronted her gently. She brushed it off, said she wasn't ready for anything serious, said she still cared about me, but needed freedom. I didn't scream, I didn't beg, I just disappeared. I went ghost. It was the only way I knew how to protect myself. That decision, though painful, changed everything. I threw myself into work, into my education. I locked away my feelings and made my grind personal. No distractions, no detours, just progress. I studied harder than I ever had, took every internship, won awards at state-level competitions in my field, graduated top of my class, earned recognition for a job I once thought I was unqualified for. In the silence she left behind, I found clarity. Months went by, seasons changed. I didn't hear from her. I didn't expect to. And for the first time in a while, I wasn't thinking about her every day until she came back. Out of nowhere, 3 months ago, she messaged me. "Hey, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from, but I'm sorry." Changed at first, I ignored it. But the words echoed in my mind. Part of me wanted to believe her. Another part whispered, "Don't fall again." But curiosity got the better of me, I replied. We talked. Slowly, carefully. Then we met up for coffee. She looked different, not physically, but emotionally. She seemed softer, more grounded. She told me she'd been through some rough patches, had some regrets, and realized what she lost. I believed her. Maybe it was foolish. Maybe it was hope. Maybe it was just that old wound aching for closure. For a short while, it felt like things were finally clicking. We started hanging out again. She held my hand this time, looked me in the eyes with intention, said things that made me think, maybe this time it's real. But then, history started to repeat itself. She began canceling last minute, making excuses, going hours, sometimes days, without replying. The warmth I felt at the start cooled fast. I didn't need to snoop or investigate, I knew what was happening. She hadn't changed. She was just lonely, till someone else came along. At this point, I had started applying for jobs. I wanted a new chapter, a new city, a fresh start where her ghost wouldn't linger around every corner. That's when the opportunity came in, opening in Wyoming, right near Yellowstone. Her dream, their dream. I got the interview, nailed it, got the offer. The irony wasn't lost on me. Her was about to move to the very place she once told me was her soul's home. I told her about it. Her eyes lit up. "Wow, that's amazing," she said. Suddenly, she was texting more, calling me randomly again, trying to see me. Old habits, right? A week before I was scheduled to fly out, I asked her to hang out. I wanted one final goodbye. Closure. Peace, she agreed, then canceled. Said she wasn't feeling well. Later that night, I saw her Instagram story. She was out with another guy. That's when I broke. Not in rage, not in sadness, just finality. That kind of numbness that comes when you've been burned so many times that the flame no longer hurts, just dies out. I sent her a simple text. "I'm gonna miss you. Take care." And I never looked back. The next morning, I woke up to 10 notifications. Missed calls, apologies, excuses, regrets. I didn't open a single one, because I knew this time I wasn't the backup. I wasn't her emotional support blanket. I wasn't the guy she ran to after getting bored of someone else. I was done. I took the job, packed my bags, booked my ticket. As I write this, I'm standing on the edge of something new, in a town nestled by the very mountains she once dreamed of. As the air is cold and sharp, the pine trees tower like sentinels in the sky. The sky is wide open. I've never felt so far from her and so free. Sometimes I walk through the forest here alone. The quiet wraps around me like a blanket. I wonder if she ever thinks about this place, about me, about what we could have had. Wonder if she regrets choosing comfort over commitment, attention over love, noise over peace. But I don't dwell on it long, because every time I breathe in this mountain air, I'm reminded that I'm no longer chasing someone else's dream. I'm living it mine now. She had every chance to be part of this life, to build it with me, to create something real. But she chose temporary thrills over permanent love. And now, she's 1,000 miles away, scrolling through stories, maybe wondering what if, and me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be.